There are wounds that leave no bruises, no marks of violence, no screams echoing in the night, but they carve deep scars in the mind. These are the wounds disguised as affection, coated with caring words, masked by a connection that seems sacred, and because of that, you can't quite name them. You might be in a relationship where the other person never raises their voice, yet every time you express your true feelings, you feel like you've made a mistake. You gradually get used to holding back emotions, afraid of bothering them, of being misunderstood, of making them sad. And over time, you start shrinking, not in other people's eyes, but in your own soul. Emotional abuse isn't loud. It doesn't arrive like a storm. It seeps in slowly, like water soaking into a foundation. By the time you realize it, a part of you has already crumbled. The wounded and the toxic, a thin line that's hard to see. In a world filled with painful stories and unhealed memories, no one escapes being hurt at some point. But what sets apart a wounded person from a toxic one lies in this: how they choose to deal with their pain. A wounded person might act out at times, but they don't try to make you responsible for their hurt. They may hurt you unintentionally, but it's not to manipulate or control you. They apologize. They try to make things right. In contrast, a toxic person knows how to use their past pain to justify hurting others. They draw from past losses and traumas to make you bend, carry the burden, even feel guilty for simply wanting respect. This difference is subtle because toxic people don't always show up looking hostile. They show up with deliberate vulnerability. They know how to make you feel sorry for them. And from there, they gain control over your emotions and actions. The most subtle forms of abuse often come from emotion. Not every wound comes from physical violence. Emotional abuse might begin with you being pressured to always be understanding, expected to be the bigger person, or living with the thought, if I leave, they'll fall apart. You slowly get caught between two fears: the fear of hurting them and the fear of losing yourself. This is the psychological trap emotional manipulators often use, creating a bond based on your compassion. They will stir guilt by repeating old stories of pain over and over. Use your love as a weapon, making your suffering feel like a noble sacrifice. Create emotional traps where you're expected to respond a certain way, or else face silence, withdrawal, or passive-aggressive blame. Gradually, you forget you ever had the right to say no. Every personal decision becomes an inner battle. You don't dare feel happy without them. Don't dare stay away too long, and always find reasons to stay, even while you're hurting. The mechanism of manipulation, when you no longer control yourself. Emotional abuse doesn't happen overnight. It's like a noose, tightening slowly, bit by bit, until you can't breathe, yet still think you deserve it. Here are the typical stages of psychological manipulation that you need to recognize. Step 1. Idealization. It starts like a honeymoon. They make you feel like the center of the universe. They pour out compliments, time, and affection to make you believe no one has ever loved me like this. This stage is intense and addictive. Step 2. Devaluation. When you begin to express needs, set boundaries, or speak your mind, the admiration slowly turns into subtle criticism, sarcasm, or calculated silence. They don't attack directly, but they plant seeds of doubt in your mind about yourself. Step 3. Emotional confusion. You don't know which version of them you'll meet today, the loving one or the cold one. They keep you anxious, walking on eggshells, and so you start adjusting everything you do just to please them, without realizing it. Step 4. Guilt-based captivity. Whenever you think of walking away, they bring up all the times you hurt them, the sacrifices they made, or they express their pain so intensely that you feel selfish even thinking about leaving. The quiet, but clear, signs. You apologize often, even when you're not sure what you did wrong. You lose your interests and passions because you're afraid they won't approve or understand. You feel guilty doing things just for yourself. You overthink every message, every word you say. You feel lonely, even while in a relationship. Your emotions are brushed aside. You're overthinking. It's not that big of a deal. You avoid asking others for help, afraid it'll look like you're speaking badly about them. These signs don't come with yelling. They live in the quiet spaces between words, but they drain your spirit day after day. Breaking free, you don't need a reason to leave a place that hurts you. Leaving doesn't mean you don't love someone. It means you choose to love yourself first. Start by recognizing the truth. You are hurting. You are shrinking. You are losing trust in your own emotions. Naming what's happening is the first step toward freeing yourself from it. Create small spaces for yourself. Maybe it's just an hour with no contact, a day without texting, a solo trip to clear your head. These little gaps give you the chance to hear your own inner voice again, the one you've silenced for too long. Find a safe space. It doesn't have to be a therapist. It can be a friend, a support group, even an anonymous online community. The key is, you're no longer alone in your story. Remember who you were before the shrinking. The moments when you laughed without guilt, the days you did what you loved, the dreams that no one told you were too much. They're not gone. You've just lost sight of them. A wake-up call, but not despair. No one is born knowing how to manipulate. Many become toxic because they never learned how to love in a healthy way. But their pain does not give them the right to hurt others. You cannot heal someone by damaging yourself. No one can truly love you if you don't first stand up for your own boundaries. Empathy doesn't mean endurance. Forgiveness doesn't mean erasing your worth. You can understand why someone acts the way they do, but that doesn't mean you have to stay. Freedom doesn't start with running. It starts with stopping. Stop to face the truth. Stop blaming yourself. Stop waiting for them to change before you can love yourself. Invisible prisons only exist when you believe there's no way out. But the door has always been open from the inside. Every moment of awareness, every time you tell yourself the truth, is a step toward unlocking it. No one else can give you freedom, but you can reclaim it through awareness, through choice, and through the belief that you deserve a life not ruled by someone else's emotions. You are not alone, and you can begin again anytime.